It's the big blockbuster of this year, Assembly Elections 2023. And who's playing a role in this blockbuster? Who else but the Enforcement Directorate, who has summoned Vaibhav Gehlot, son of Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, in a FEMA violation case. Now, this case has, of course, created a huge political buzz because it means that the Enforcement Directorate has actually literally reached the doorstep of the Chief Minister himself. But what exactly is the case? Vaibhav Gehlot has gone on record to say that it's a 12-year-old case. He's already given his statement on it and he has no idea why it's being raked up just a few days before this state heads into an election. Of course, it's being used to damage his father, Ashok Gehlot, politically. But what exactly is the case? Now, the Enforcement Directorate has been probing or investigating a company called Triton Hotels Limited. It's also been investigating another company called Vardha Enterprises Limited, and the directors of this company are Shiv, Shankar Sharma, and Rattan Kant Sharma, among others. So, why Vaibhav Gehlot? Well, because Vaibhav Gehlot and Rattan Kant Sharma are believed to be friends, and they were once partners in a car rental or a taxi rental company called Sunlight Tours and Travels. Now, in that, Ratan and Vaibhav were partners, that's a fact. Ratan subsequently left that company. And according to Ashok Gehlot at a press conference that he held, he says his son has nothing more to do with Ratan. In fact, no dealings. He also said, वैभव का विदेशी मुद्रा में कोई लेन देन नहीं है. On a lighter note, he also went on to say, अगर वैभव की कोई hotel है, because remember, the company that's been looked at is Triton Hotels and Resorts Private Limited, which owns a hotel in Rajasthan, in Jaipur. He says, अगर वैभव का कोई hotel है, तो मुझे भी कभी compliment पे रुकवाए. So this was Ashok Gehlot in a lighter note. But if you actually demystify the charges against Vaibhav Gehlot, what are the charges? The charges are actually not directly linked to Vaibhav Gehlot. They are investigating Triton Hotels and Private Limited and Vardha Enterprises. Now, what is the charges against Triton Hotels and Vardha? Well, the ED has actually investigated these places and found that uh, has found that actually this hotel received a lot of money in 2007-2008 from Shivnar Holdings Ltd, and this was routed via Mauritius. Also, what they did was they bought the shares at very they were the shares which were valued at about 100 rupees were bought for an astronomical sum. So the point is that did some kind of illegal money transaction take place? And was that a shell company that was used to route in money through Mauritius? That is what is being investigated. There have been ED raids at Rattan Kant Sharma's hotel, and they have actually found 1.27 crores. They've also looked at electronic transfers that were probably done, and those are all being investigated. Now, BJP MP Kirodi Lal Meena has in fact said that that hotel, that is Rattan Kant Sharma's hotel, is actually a hotel in which Vaibhav is a partner. Vaibhav has of course gone on record to deny that he has nothing to do with that hotel. But Vaibhav is going to face questions about his links with Rattan Kant because of the fact that they were once upon a time partners in Sunlight. Now, the point is that this case is actually not a criminal case. It's a case of FEMA violations. It's a civil case. And Ashok Gehlot somewhere appears quite confident about this case. He doesn't seem to be overly worried about this. Though, of course, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, a union minister, the Jal Shakti minister, who's also, remember, fought that election against Vaibhav Gehlot from Jodhpur, has said that this they should disclose how a hotel which had shares for 100 rupees was converted to 29,500 rupees each, and how Triton purchased that and sold it to a Mauritius-based company. So there was a huge investment that came in from Mauritius. This is what is being investigated. But now, how much is Vaibhav involved? Well, it's quite clear that Vaibhav is involved as much as his friendship or his one-time partnership with Rattan Kant Sharma uh, is under the scrutiny. By and large, Vaibhav is low profile. he keeps away from the limelight. He is not the super CM like some politicians' children are. In fact, Vaibhav and his father share a very formal relationship. And, even it is believed that even when Vaibhav wanted to fight that election in Jodhpur, Ashok Gehlot was not in favor of it. So, for a careful politician like Ashok Gehlot, the bigger question is that is Vaibhav actually uh, somehow or the other involved in some kind of murky money transactions from the Mauritius, or as Ashok Gehlot said very, very confidently, my son is not being involved, is not involved at all. And whoever is the company that is being investigated, that company has to reply. But Vaibhav Gehlot is under the scanner. He will be questioned for his links with Rattan Kant because remember, the ED does have one thing, and that is that at one time, Rattan and Vaibhav were partners in that Sunlight travel company that is still owned by Vaibhav Gehlot.